So I've been getting a lot of messages on my social media websites of people asking me, where to start. And for those who don't know, I failed my first 4 businesses, and I'm only 22, and I've got all this success within the last year. And it was only because I was able to go through a time machine. And what I mean by that is that I had to, learn twice as fast. And I had to have mentors to help me speed through life that taught me everything. That's the only way I've been able to get to where I'm at only 22. But like I said, I failed my first 4 businesses. If it wasn't for those, then I would have never became successful. And the only reason I failed is because I didn't have mentors in the beginning like I should have. And then I found those mentors. So I mentor a lot of people, and people spend thousands of dollars for me to teach them. For those who don't know, I became successful with Shopify. So, a couple other things. I have a couple businesses online, but a lot of people message me asking where to start. So I came up, I understand that not everybody can afford thousands of dollars, especially in the beginning. I remember when I was running on credit cards. Like I said, I went to like $20,000 in debt from the last business I failed. And, I had to hustle enough money to start another business. And then when I became successful, I was able to pay off my debt. But the point is that I understand that people are wanting to start, they want to become an entrepreneur, they want to know how I've got what I've got at 22. Just imagine if you were able to, I'm 22, I can travel the world whenever I want. Imagine waking up whenever you want, going to bed whenever you want, eating whenever you want, not having anybody as a boss, nobody tells me what to do. I have all the power, and just imagine how good that would feel. So people are like, they want that, so they ask me, and I get tons of messages. So I came up with this system, or this training thing, where I'm calling it the time machine to financial freedom, because that's what it's all about, is this, right? The freedom. I have freedom. I'm 22, and I know that I'll never have to work for anybody ever again. And it's the most amazing feeling ever to be 22 and to just, I absolutely love life, because I've positioned myself to love it, and I've done it all within a year, So what I've done is I've came up with the most affordable thing to be able to give everything that's inside of my head that I've learned. I have billion-dollar mentors, I have million-dollar mentors. One of them owns all the Domino's. I'm not going to say which city it's in, but one of them owns all the GNCs in his city. A couple of them own all kind of mentors, So I'm going to be taking all the knowledge that they gave to me and giving it to y'all with all the books. I've read hundreds of books. My first year, I spent hours reading every day, and that's what y'all should be trying to do when you're trying to come up. But I know a lot of people haven't even reached that yet. So you getting this is going to be able to speed through time even more and get everything that's in my head. Because what's in my head, I'll never have to work for anybody again. You'll have the knowledge that I have, And one thing you're gonna get, it's gonna be $9.99, so $10. You cannot go out to eat for dinner and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's how cheap that is. One thing that's gonna be, this right here, so I go over every way to make money right from your phone or your laptop. My money, I make money when I'm sleeping. I wake up and see thousands of dollars that I made while I was sleeping. Imagine how good that'd feel. So I talk a bit about that, and that's gonna be huge when you hear all the different ways. It's gonna give you all the opportunities. You will have all that knowledge in your head, and you're also gonna get all these other things. I'm gonna put it should be bullet points under this video, and you'll be able to see all the different things that you're gonna be able to hear. So I've downloaded audios to where you'll be able to listen to them. So yeah, just click down there below and go ahead and start.